to ab class. Today we are going to work our entire center through a variety of different holding movements. So let's go ahead and get started. First, what we're going to do is get into a plank position, and here we're going to work some mountain climbers. Now this is our warm-up, so we'll work at this for 1 minute, bringing our knee across to the opposite elbow. So we'll bring it here. Go ahead and join me in 3, 2, 1. We've got 1 minute of mountain climbers to heat up the midsection. I love mountain climbers because they give you some good heart pumping cardio, also working that fat burning, and then they're really engaging through our core. We're holding a plank, so that always, of course, anything in the plank position is going to activate your midsection. And then as we're bringing knee across our body toward the opposite elbow, we're getting some good rotation and twist also through our center. Now all of our moves today, once again, once we finish this, will be in a holding position. So think isometric hold, which means a whole lot of work because we're not doing reps. And standard reps will give you a little bit of a break. Not in this class. It's a lot of work, but it's a whole lot of good. Let's stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop it down. Shake it out. I will show you our first move. Now we're going to go through each move twice. The first round we're going to go for 1 minute. The second round will go for 30 seconds. So let me show you what I've got for you first. We're going down to an elbow plank. We're going to alternate leg raises. We'll hold for 5 seconds. Then we'll bring it down to the other. So I want you to work in that 60-second range. If you need to drop out, take a little shake out, that's fine. But then get back into it. All right, so we want to have elbows in alignment with our shoulders. For a good plank, we're not here, we're not here. It's like this. So go ahead and settle into it. We begin that 60-second countdown in 3, 2, 1. We're holding. So we're in our elbow plank. First, I want both feet down, so just get used to this feeling. And then we're going to lift a leg, so lift your left leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back down, both feet down. Now lift your other leg, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, lift the other leg. Really hold your core nice and tight. Engage in the entire midsection. Plant your leg, switch the other one right up. Make sure you're not arching or swiveling your back. Also not bringing your booty up. A plank should be nice, flat, straight. Plant your foot down. Lift it up. We've got about 15 more seconds in this hold. Foot down. Rise it up on the other side. And we've got 2 and 1. Drop it down, both feet down. Finish it out here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Quick little shake out. And this is what I've got for you next. We're going into a side plank, and you have options. You can stack your top leg in front of your bottom leg, or you can take it to the next level by bringing it right here, foot on top of foot, and hand up. We're going to hold each side here for 1 minute. So yes, this arm is going to be feeling it, and yes, our entire core is going to be feeling it. Let's go ahead and get in position, stacked or in front, arm up, and we go right here, 60 seconds. Now you should really feel this on the side of your belly, your oblique here, that is closer down toward the ground. As your arm is reached up, you can either look up toward the ceiling or you can look down toward the ground. Most important is to not tense out your neck. Oftentimes people will arch their neck up, trying to look up toward the ceiling, and it can create some tension here. If that's happening, just gaze down at the ground. Hold it. Remember, if you need to shake it down, if you bring it down, you give it a quick shake out, that's okay. Then I want you to power it right back up and get into that hold. Making sure this is not slowly sinking down. We want it to stay tight. A plank is a type of a board, nice and straight. This is getting not just your belly stronger, this is also getting your lower back stronger. If you're thinking, how much more time? Just 3 seconds. Just 2. And 1. Bring it down. If you want to get a quick little stretch in child's pose, you can stretch out your shoulders, your arms. We'll bring it on over to the other side. I'm gonna give you about 10 more seconds in our transition, then we'll get the other side of our belly on that side plank. Go ahead and start getting it. If you want to bring one foot forward, let me give you a modifier. If that's too much, you can always drop one knee down. That's working like a kickstand side plank. Also very, very effective. Here we go. 1 minute begins in 2 and 1. We've got it. Hold it. Now, if you feel like your arm is shaking, because mine is also, that's normal. That's our muscles telling us we're working. We're pushing outside of our comfort zone. We're putting our body through a challenge, and that is truly the best way for us to get stronger. You get the challenge, and then you stay in the challenge. These holds often, in my mind anyway, are a lot harder than going through reps, whether we were doing dips like this, also great to incorporate, but holds are not only continuously difficult on the body, but also on the mind, because all you have to do in this time is basically sit and wait. So if you're wondering how much longer, just 10 seconds. Remember, you can always drop it right here. Also a great, very challenging variation. Either way, we've got 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Another quick shake out if you need to stretch through your shoulders. That feels so good. And I will show you our next move. We're going into a bent boat hold. So our knees are going here, our arms right here. The further back you go, so the more you widen that boat, the more challenging it's going to be. You're just on your sit bones, like your little booty bone, okay? All right, let's get ready for it. Keep your back nice and straight. I want your gaze up and in front of you, and we've got 2, 1, bring it up. We'll hold this here. Find the zone that's going to push you again. The more you open, the harder it's going to be. So if you want to challenge yourself to maybe hold it for 10 seconds a little wider, then you can pull it in. That's great. If you need to tap one foot down to give you some support, this is a great modifier. So one toe goes down, and then every few seconds, 10 seconds, you can switch it out, and the other toe will go down. Keeping your back straight, always with core. Make sure you're breathing. People often think they need to suck in or they need to hold their breath. Please don't. You've got to keep breathing. We have just 20 more seconds, so if you want to push yourself a little more by opening that up a little wider, I'm joining you in that challenge. Breathing through the burn. We're almost there. We've got 5 more seconds. Keep your gaze up. Spine in line. 3, 2, 1. Come on out of it. Nice little shake out again. I'll show you our next hold. We're going in for a half V. So we're going to bring our elbows down. We're going to bring our legs up. Now, if you want to bring your arms up like this, that's going to be more of a challenge. So push yourself to where you're at today. Again, this is the other variation. The lower down we bring our legs, it's going to put more pressure, more work on our core. We'll start that 60 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Lean it back. And also, we have 60 seconds to play here. So if you want to start off here, and then you're thinking, all right, I'm going to try to bring my hands up overhead. Wow, that's a lot harder, but let's see how long we can hold it for. We are already just about 1/3 of the way, so that means 20 seconds down. Keep on working it here. Once again, keeping your spine in alignment, so that means either looking up and in front of you or looking up right at the ceiling. Either way, we're not looking down at our belly. We're not bringing our chin to our chest, but keeping that open space. Remember, you can always bring elbows right here. Still extremely challenging. Find the zone that's really pushing you with your legs if you want to drop them down a little bit more here, because we just have 10 more seconds. Hey, you can also bring your arms just straight out. Let's push it for the final 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull it up and bring your body around. We have one more type of hold, then we're going through these moves one more time, but just for 30 seconds. So for this next one, we're going into a bear hold. Shoulders and wrists aligned, knees stacked right with your hips. We're going to press through our toes and bring it right here to a tabletop position or a bear hold. And we're just going to hold it. If that's too much for you, you can always have one knee down and switch it out, rocking the other knee up. Ready, set. Let's go, lift. I want your knees hovering just right over the ground. Think about an inch up. Of course, the higher up you bring it, if you're bringing it this high, that's going to be easier. So find the zone that works for you, that's really going to push you for this now remaining 40 seconds. Keep your back straight, pull through the core, meaning we're engaging it, we're tightening it, but we're not holding our breath. This is our halfway point, so 30 seconds down, 30 seconds to go. If you feel this in your thighs, so do I. So we're doing it right because we are pushing up and engaging our leg muscles also in this isometric hold, so that's normal. That's good. Call it some bonus work also for our leg muscles. Hey, we've got 8 seconds left. Hold it. If you're taking a break, now's the time to get back in it because we only have 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Shake it out. Let's do each of those one more time. We're not going to do the mountain climbers because that was our warm-up, but we are going to do our elbow plank. So drop it down with your shoulders stacked right over your elbows. We begin in 3, in 2, and 1. Elbow plank, and now we lift. Lift one leg, engaging through your glutes. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Plant it down, switch it out. Other leg. Try not to let your hips dip, but still keep a good, strong foundation. Plant and switch. Even as you are kicking up, you're using your glutes to bring that lift to keep controlled down and up. 10 more seconds. So I don't want you dipping over as you lift your leg. I want you fighting it, keeping it strong. Down and up. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. We've got our next type of plank, and that is our side plank. 30 seconds on each side. Let's get right into it. Make sure your arm isn't far out, but hand comes down right there over your shoulder. We begin in 2 and 1. Up. We hold. And breathe. I love isometric holds. I also kind of hate them because of the challenge, but they're so good because it engages every inch of your center. All of your abs, your obliques, your lower back, all of those are getting their flex on, heating up, getting work, and that's great. We want to work the entire core together. We've got 3, 2, and 1. Switch it out. Other side. I'm going to give you about 5 seconds here. Remember, this is your modifier. This also works, or this. But we want to have that good hand placement, and we go. 30 seconds. Oftentimes with abs that we do repetitions with, we'll often pull with our neck, we'll use our shoulder muscles, we'll use a lot of hip flexors, but with isometric holds like this, it really is bringing it right here. It's forcing you to use the right muscles, which is exactly what we want you to do. I hear people all the time saying, after core, my shoulders, my neck, so sore. And that's because you're pulling with the wrong muscles. Holds force it to work here. We've got 2. We've got 1. Drop it down. We're going into our bent V hold. Remember, it's just 30 seconds. You've already done it for a minute. So we're here, and we go in 3, 2, 1. We're in our hold. Our back is straight. The more we open up, the harder it's going to be. Hands just right out in front of you. You're breathing. 10 seconds down. We have 20 seconds to go. You know what's next after this? We do open this bent boat up and we bring it to our V hold, but not yet. We still have 10 more seconds. Make sure you're not tensing out your neck. Keep that smile going because we're getting stronger together. And we've got 2 and 1. Go ahead and rock it down. You can shake out your lower back. And in 5 seconds, this is where we're at. Remember, we have here or we have here. We just hold for 30 seconds in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Eyes up toward the ceiling, hands can go overhead or right in front. They can also go right here as long as you're pushing yourself. Do not waste your time. You came here to work. We're almost done. We have 1 move after this. And in this move, we just have 10 more seconds. Let's drop our legs down a little more to ignite that fire a little bigger. And we've got 3, 2, 1, roll it up, bring it on around. We're going into that flat top bear hold. Arms in that perfect alignment, shoulders with your wrists. We'll push up on our toes in 3, 2, 1, hold it. So you're pulling through your core, engaging the entire belly and lower back. Your abs, your lower back, those are opposing muscles. So anytime that we work our abs, we're also strengthening our lower back. Lower back is one of the biggest pain complaints that I hear. So people always saying, my lower back is tight, my lower back is stiff. This is going to help you with that also. Come on, let's work it. We only have 5 more seconds. And we have 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knees down, shake it out. And we're holding it here. Pain in the lower back is something that I hear about all the time. So we need to strengthen our core, and that will help relieve the pain. We're almost there. We've got 5 more seconds. Come on. 3, breathe. 2, and 1. Drop it down. Shake it out. Nice work today. We worked the entire center, but we did not ignore our arms either. Good job on today's workout. I hope you loved it. I'll see you again soon. If you want more quick, efficient workouts that you can do right at home, check out the link below. We have a membership site called 2 A Day, and we would love for you to join our team.